Peter Finch Golf. In association with the Rough Cut Golf Podcast, the #1 podcast in Guatemala, proudly presents The Q from TPC Myrtle Beach in South Carolina. This iconic golf course that hosts the Qs in 2024 and, well, that's it so far until today, where 16 players battle for a place on the PGA Tour. Our featured player, Peter Finch, spoke to our team before today's round.
Like, if my driving's good, the rest of my game normally falls into place. When I was asked to play again, there was a moment of surprise. I must be honest, I thought they would have found someone better, not just someone to fill in the space like me. My mindset going into it is, I'm looking forward to the test. Anything less than the winning score, like, literally doesn't matter. So you can go out there, can attack, can be free, can be loose. And then if you get yourself in a good position towards the end of the round, then yeah, you're probably going to be nervous again. So I think being comfortable with being nervous is what I'm really trying to do. We'll see how successful I am at that.
The opening par 4 is a tricky test. Finding the fairway is a difficult task when nerves are already high. Let's join our featured player back on the tee.
Now on the tee, playing out of Preston in the United Kingdom, Peter Finch.
Oh, I could hear that in Preston.
Right.
Just run through.
This way.
That fairway or just run through? Not sure.
Did he go all the way through?
Not sure.
I couldn't tell on the second
I was
bounce.
pretty jazzed up, so just went through. Yeah. I wouldn't have thought about reaching, in all fairness, but
Smoked her.
yeah, struck it.
127 flag stick, 91 cover on the bunker, straight in line with it. Let's see. We were plus 18 and 8 off the right edge. Anything right of that's going to obviously stay out that way.
Pretty central.
Yeah.
Well, pin through
137.
137.
Get back there. Go. Yeah, nice shot, Peter.
Cheers. Very safe, but
Boring golf, right?
boring golf.
That's right.
That's what it's all about. That's what I'm known for. My boring, tear-inducing golf.
All shedding that way. Yep.
I'm guessing blue is
Uphill.
kind of from this perspective uphill.
Yep.
Then that way.
Generally going to be all uphill here. It's just gradually sliding off that side.
Can she leave it actually?
Absolutely.
Yeah. A bit shiny in it. Turn.
So. Okay, good run. They just keep running, don't they?
Yeah, quick, yeah.
Sneaky little rollout.
Considering that last bit was uphill as well.
Yeah. Inside the hole, Pete?
Yeah, just as I right.
Four partner.
Jeez, it's kind of scary. Got little shakes, mate. Little shakes.
If you're not feeling it, that means it doesn't mean enough.
Don't you want just like a little bundle of positivity on you, mate? Non-stop.
The first par 5 on the course offers a birdie opportunity early into the round. Water on the left should not be in play with a well-struck driver, but the bunker on the left sits in the landing area and pushes its players right towards the trees. Find the fairway, and even eagle is in play.
It's that back bunker basically, isn't it? Like 377
We
roll
got
out.
278 cover all the way back there.
fence. Kick right as well.
We're going to be about 265 flag. That's what I'm getting to the guys, the two guys in the back of the green there. It's probably a pretty close number.
265.
Got another one, plus 18. We are 42 from the front, 49 total. So we're 7 left to the back. We're 10 off the left. Now, obviously, anything that we go left needs to stay short. That pond runs all the way up. So even if you play that big fader out there, it's got to come back right.
It's kind of like if I'm going to hit, I'm going to try and get out of here. So I could try and back foot a 4, obviously through this gap.
Yep.
Just let it go. If I chip out here, I mean, that's going to still leave me, what, like a 200 in?
Yeah, if you go like just into that fairway down there, that's 65 from us. We're 260, so you got 2 bills, pretty much on the dot. If you lay up into this first fairway.
What, like that bit there?
Yeah, correct.
Right.
Just down in here, yep. So if you're in this first fairway, we're going to have no less than 200 coming in.
Kind of feels almost pointless hitting that shot, just to there. It's not a bad lie, so I should be able to back foot it.
Yeah, I don't think you have any problems with how the ball's going to come out. It's not going to come out weird or anything.
It's just fairway down there, isn't it?
Yeah, nothing past that bunker you see on the right. When you're ready, take your time. Fine.
Just how I planned it?
Oh yeah, it's good.
Yeah,
it's fine.
Yeah.
Just how you drew it up.
You wouldn't have thought, meant that. What was it Phil Mickelson said? Like, if you want to win something, you're going to have to hit some shots. And that was me hitting the shot.
That's what we call good, clean living around here.
I have no idea what that's like, so. So, yeah.
112 flag. Like I said, we are almost on that back edge there. We're 7 up from the back edge.
Pin is
pretty much dead middle in the back. We're looking at like right here.
Oh, right, okay. Well, 115 is just a nice soft sand wedge.
Love it.
Should have a little bit of spin. Wind is
almost non-existent.
Nowhere, isn't it? Yeah.
Nothing. Flag's doing nothing. No, it's good.
Green sloping towards us here, isn't it?
Slightly. There's not a ton to it. It's fairly flat. Where you're going to want to land, it's pretty flat.
So far ahead of that. Get on the green. It's just the wrong shot. Pete, is it a little flighty one in there?
Settle for him. Touch.
Dead straight.
Not come back at all. So like it past the hole, if it keeps traveling on that line, it definitely at some point stops coming back to the left.
Yeah.
So if it's any more pace than dying pace, I don't think you take it outside.
Yeah. Just right center, dead weight.
Love it.
Trusted it.
You just start a little
yeah,
left.
Just kind of like nudge that way.
Just looked like it never got outside of the
Yeah, should have just kind of dangled it proper. Tricky one. That looked like it was didn't quite fully trust it was right. Just kind of wafted it at the top.
Welcome to the third hole here at TPC Myrtle Beach, and once again, a difficult test off the tee. Too far left, and the player is blocked out by 2 trees encroaching into the fairway. With a slight rise up to the green, clubbing choices will also need to be correct to get to this back pin today.
Yeah, Peter. 139 flag, 140. A little bit of help up the hill.
I think if we can't feel it, we don't play it, but then if we do feel it a bit gusty, let's...
Yep. We are +8 from center, 25 total from the front. Gives us 9 behind, 10 off the right edge. It's pretty center.
Okay. And...
looking about right here.
What's the number?
139. We're looking at 140.
142. It's just a smooth pitch. That'll be okay.
So you got plenty of room there. That bunker's not even in concern. There's plenty of grass between that. So our carry number is way over that.
Right.
10 paces off the right edge, Peter. That puts you kind of just inside the right edge of that bunker if you're looking for the edge of the green.
Okay.
Be as good as you look, baby.
Over. Hope it wasn't spinning too much, to be honest.
All right. I've got it like probably right at 2 cups off the right edge. All that move coming late, pretty much.
Yeah.
As it comes up that hill, second half, just start shedding that way. Good pace here, Peter. Go on, stretch, stretch, stretch.
When walking onto the tee for the 446-yard fourth, the trees either side of the hole hug in the fairway and create a very tight tee shot. Another hole with encroaching trees on the fairway means tee shot placement will be crucial. With last year's back pin causing plenty of issues, the difficulties don't end after the tee shot.
You are 314 into the bunker on the left. Right there.
First hole of the day, Charlie.
Well, fine. Number 4, +4 from center or 10 off the left. That's about as center as that flag gets. It might be 2 yards left of center.
Okay.
+4 from the middle, 22 paces on, 14 behind it.
Okay. Left to
Dead middle. 6-3 flag. We got a touch of wind coming off the left here. Might have a little bit of hurt in it.
just got to keep it low all the way. Is that
Yep.
tree up there? 163. Like a drilly 7.
6-3, 20 on, so you're 43 front edge. Cut,
Wow.
cut. It'll probably be a 48, a little more splash and run.
Yeah, I think 54 would probably be alright, I think, yeah.
Like you said, on the upslope, so it's going to have the tendency to check where it lands.
It's pretty much straight uphill from there, isn't it?
Yep. Yeah, that's a beaut.
Cheers.
Ho hum.
Cheers, bud.
Pace will keep you in the hole, probably. Go, bud.
Cheers. Thank you. Oh, wow. I'm getting tested on these short putts today. But it's all good fun. That's what we're here to do. Have fun. Qualify for PGA Tour.
The first par 3 on the course plays 158 yards off the card. However, today's pin position at the back left corner of the green adds another 20 yards for Peter to consider. One of the more exposed tees and greens on the course, the winds can change quickly and play a big part of a testy par 3.
Okay.
169 flag. This one's a little bit back behind where it was last year. Last year it was on the front little slope. It's kind of on top of the hill here. The 10 behind it. Feel a little help there.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know that it's as downhill as what you might play it. Well, harder than that now. Yeah, 6-9 flag. I mean, you go to 7-5. Is that?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
We could
I don't,
try
you're
it.
not hurting by that at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of those, I don't know if we can make the right call, right? Is it right in between?
Right in between.
Yeah. It was a good swing. It was solid, though.
Yeah, it was a good shot.
Just want you to be conscious of anything short falls down that swale.
Yeah, to that.
Obviously,
Yeah.
got to get it up over the hot spot.
Just got to trust it's going to
Yep.
release a touch then.
Pick your spot, hit it to it.
Almost, yeah, almost.
Glad he's playing that shot, not me. That's a tough one. He's at a perfect spot. I think with pace, I think you're just straight up the hill at it.
Just straight.
I don't think we overread this one. Just put it in the back of the hole.
Yeah, it's just one of those. It kind of looks a little bit left to right, but also you've got this slope coming off the right, which is like right to left. It's going slightly uphill and then slightly downgrade. Now all of that basically means I'm going to hit it straight.
Great putt, Peter.
Cheers. Bloody hell. It's like I'm gripping onto an eel when I'm putting. Who's course superintendent here? Hey? Has he not got any higher settings on his mower? Masochist. Yeah, I think the like with how quick these greens are and how thick this rough is, it's just a little bit inconsistent because where my ball was there, you know, another yard further, it's probably some really thick stuff. I'd be really struggling to get up and down. So it's a bit of a crapshoot once you get into here as well. Yeah, all right then, mate, aren't we?
Doing great.
Ticking along.
Like I said, we just got to stay in at every hole.
Yeah. Grind it out. Use my excellent short game. Did you know I was that
True
good?
professional.
Did you know I was
True professional.
My short game was that good?
I mean, I was saying on the camera, I said, I'm glad you hit it, not me, because that did not look like fun.
No, it's kind of hard, like chipping into. I always think, like in the States as well, like Bermuda and Rye and stuff,
Yep.
like it grabs.
Yep.
So like chipping
Well, you got to
into
remember,
it.
you're not playing off. This is not the Bermuda and the Rye. This is our bluegrass overseed here. So
Bluegrass.
The infamous sixth hole claimed a lot of shots and provided a lot of frustrations in last year's Q, with one of the trickiest pin positions seen in any golfing event. But another scoring opportunity and one of the more forgiving tee shots. Can Peter hold his nerve?
beauty.
Yes. Delicious. Wow. I've never been called delicious before. Oh, cover me in chocolate, baby. Let's go.
3-2 flag stick. It's a healthy wind up there. Prevailing, they call it. You are dead center flag, -1 from center. 13 paces on. That puts us probably, there's a lot of room between that bunker that is right in front of us in the green. So it's almost a little misleading. But you probably got 20 yards from the back edge of that lip to the pin.
Kind of thinking maybe Y's okay, but I think if I get like a hybrid on it.
Yep.
And just try and like trundle it up there a touch, basically.
Yeah, for sure. I got you.
Yeah, it's not lying great, so it should fly a touch.
Okay.
I think you just like left side of the green.
Yep, it's fine.
If it turns a bit, that's fine.
Starting at the right side of the green side bunker on the left there?
Yeah.
Cool. Pick a side. Pick a side. Sit. Okay. It trundled.
Yeah, it's a bit of like a. I couldn't really hit anything else apart from that, to be honest. I could have hit like a wedge down there.
Right.
Came out so bad.
Seen worse lies.
Yeah, terrible, is it? How far to the pin?
53 yards flag stick. It's 12 on. You got plenty of room there.
Okay, I'm just going to favour just slightly left of it.
Yep, perfect.
Basically where.
Obviously, with that wind, it's just going to kind of hang up there a little bit. Should land soft.
Okay, 50 pin. How far front, sir?
Yep. We're -1 center, so it's almost in the middle there. You're 13 on the green.
Stop pretty quick into that wind as well.
Softly, softly, softly.
Almost.
It's a good shot.
Came out pretty hot.
It's fine.
Actually.
Yeah, it did come out probably a little better than we expected.
Just go for the eagle. Can't read these greens, so I'm just going to slam dunk everything from now on.
No, I don't. It's really subtle, obviously. I don't see a ton to it, but like you said, I think just as the putt goes, it's just shedding off to the right.
Talked myself completely out of that one. Cheers. Cheers. Whew, keep on grinding.
Par. Keep grinding, kid.
The pars are It's like a par and a half at times, isn't it? It's like...
Playing from a slightly raised tee box, the 7th looks like a simple task. A deep green and with just the one U-shaped bunker at the front left of the green and a fairway runoff area on the right. A well-judged iron to the heart of the green has a chance to feed back to this front pin placement.
75 total number. It says that we're 8 on, but the book says it's 72 front edge.
Kind of think it might be a 4-8. If we're confident about it helping a touch.
Yeah, I feel a touch of help in it.
Okay.
Come on, wind. Come on, wind. Good piece.
Yeah.
Better than a long walk with a putter. On hill on that, but yeah, just sliding left.
Feeding in.
All speed. Yeah, good roll.
Cheers. Thank you.
Hand in the cookie jar, lids off.
Well, look at it.
Let's go.
A beautiful birdie for our featured player moves him back to level for the day. Moving on to the 8th hole, 3-wood is the optimal club for the tee shot. Once on the fairway, a simple approach shot awaits. Just don't find the bunkers.
The bunker down here, there is a grouping of trees somewhere in here as well. So the right miss can get blocked out. Three wood cover, 251 there, no matter what.
Think it's 3?
I think so. I think you hit the widest part of the golf course with that.
Right, okay. Still over the bunkers there?
What's that?
Still over the bunkers?
Yep. Wind's just off the right, no hurt.
Yep.
Beauty.
Cheers. Wow. Holy moly. What do you know?
Call that Men's Warehouse. You're going to like the way you look. I guarantee it. Flag stick is 107.
Obviously not a lot behind it.
No, we have, let's see here. I'm showing 6 to the back edge from the flag.
Okay.
That looks like it could even be a little tighter, but where are we at to our shelf here? Probably about 5 yards in front of that pin to get to that slope. Anything short of that, obviously, is coming back down to the collection area. Pretty flat up on top, though. Anything up around that number is going to be really good.
Just worried about hitting a sandwich and it's spinning back,
Yep.
but obviously don't want to get too pokey towards the back of the green. 107.
Now, I'm starting to feel a touch of hurt in there, too.
Yeah. I think just try and really control like a little gap.
Sure. You're on a little bit of the downslope, too, so that'll take a little spin off, take a little launch off.
107.
107.
Shocking. Never ever got comfortable with that. Just couldn't see it. Just couldn't see the shot. Damn, first real bad one. Okay.
All right, regroup. What are we gonna do with it? Can we get up on top and just pop it?
I think so. I mean, it's gonna have to just be a.
Just a splash, right? Get the sand going up there.
Yeah, I mean,
How much stance do you have?
I can't really imagine it's gonna go anywhere but back in the bunker, to be honest. But go on, go, 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 go. Just
Shake off. Okay.
man, what a blow to the testes.
Ouch, that's got to hurt for Peter. Double after finding his way back to level, and now moving on to one of the trickiest holes on this golf course. A long par 4 over 470 yards, and likely playing longer with its elevated green.
As that gets farther back here, get a little bit of room, but He said 291 there is probably about our limit on the right side.
Okay.
Anything longer than that, we need to keep it to the left half of the fairway. There's something out there at that last tree, I think, is what we took on last time.
Yeah. That same line. Cheers.
Like that one. Be aware of the grabbiness of it, you know.
Yeah, I'll
If you're going to play that cut, commit to that cut. With the cut in the uphill, it's probably all the 6, right?
I think so. Slide it.
Cut hard.
Yeah, it's grabbed again.
Yep.
I just like knuckled as well.
Just at the hole, probably coming back towards the middle of the green a little bit.
Yeah, I imagine it's probably going to be quite swift from that lie.
Yep. 60?
Yeah, yes, please. Thank you.
Do you want a number, Peter?
No, it's okay. I think I've just got to try and really land it just towards.
Just past what you can see there.
Yeah,
Let it tumble on.
Almost.
See what we get.
Almost.
Definitely from where you're at, you're down.
Slide down there.
Yeah, I don't see anything slowing it down until after the hole, Peter. Where did he start? That's a tough one. Like, sitting there reading it, it almost looks like it wants to read left. And you saw Micah's putt come that way off the chip. Just one of those that kind of tricks your brain a little bit. You stand over it, it feels like it's going to go a whole lot more than it does.
New 9.
The back 9, and just like the first 9 holes, a par 36. The final 9 consist of 5 par 4s, 2 par 5s, and 2 par 3s. And it starts with this 385-yard par 4.
Hold on.
Fine. Good ball.
Ugh, toe. Can love a toe. Toey.
Little towing.
Yeah, it's alright then. 143?
143.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
Don't feel much anything going on here.
I mean, judging by the last hole, it should be a little bit off the left. I mean, 143
Agreed.
is a perfect wedge. Is there any room long of this hole?
No. Can't go long.
Is it how much behind the pin, should I say? Sorry.
Your back pin. 10. +6 from center, 25 on, 39 to the back edge. That gives us 14 behind in the middle. So as you go farther to the right, closer to that pin, it shortens up.
And it's downhill a little from there.
Coming
I think
to
you're
the
just
right.
basically
Yeah.
getting this on the left
Yep.
and just letting it spin a touch that way. It's puffing a touch. That's slightly into, but
I don't think much
it's
into.
not,
I can see what you're saying with the flag, but I think it's just off the left. That's what I feel here.
cheers.
Ah, good miss, you dog. I know you didn't mean to put it that far over there.
No.
Great shot.
Yes.
Let's go.
Just dead straight. It just doesn't fall in. Actually, a good putt. It's exactly where I wanted to. Just everything says it should feed to the right, but stay straight. Stay straight. Oh well, a good chance.
Peter will feel like that was a missed opportunity. The next hole lines up towards the trees down the right, and a tight draw will put you in the perfect position to another green that sits above the players.
Just not.
Yeah, it's about as good a spot as any, right?
Yeah, just thinking.
How's that pin look, though? It might force you over there, huh?
Yeah, it's just if I want to get more control, potentially more control with a wedge off the fairway.
-5, 14 on, 7 off the left. So I think it's more left than it looks up there.
Just want to go down here.
Yeah.
And
then have to end up coming over the bunker.
Over the bunker.
No, I agree. I agree.
I'd have to go that way. So just
yeah, it'd have to be almost long if you go that way.
No, sorry, I'm just going to go that way.
You sure, Peter?
Got to get there.
Land it behind and let it come back, or are you going to skip one up there?
Yeah, I think so. I'm just going to put 54 just like back foot and just try and flight it in there a touch.
Yep.
So. It's a chance.
Gives you a chance.
Big left to right now, just got to...
Yeah, all pace. Really good effort there, Pete.
Hard
to be too aggressive with that one.
The shortest par 4 on the course, but not a fun one for drawers off the golf ball, with a tight driving window past the right-sided trees. Anything on the fairway will put our player in prime position to make birdie. The bunkers to the left provide a difficult position to make par. If you want my advice, just don't go down there.
We are 4 over par, coming into the 12th hole. It's not happening yet. It's just not quite happening. But we have a short par 4 drivable. Then we have tricky par 3, par 5, which eagled last year. Tricky par 4, devilish par 3. And then to finish up, we have a par 5, which, again, I've got pretty mixed emotions about. I think I might change the way I played that 18. I think I might do it in reverse. I might go wedge.
Wedge?
Yeah, wedge off the tee.
There you go. Wedge 3 would bump the driver from the fringe, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Sounds
I think
about right.
that would be a better. Well, it's either going to be that or a driver down the middle, a hybrid flared miles right.
We know that one already. We did that last year.
We did that last year. Do it every time I come. It's kind of like my thing. It's kind of like my thing. It's kind of like my thing. We'll be all right, mate, won't we?
Well, for 4 over going into 18, it's not going to matter if that ball splashes or not. You might as well send it out over the pond and cut it back, right?
Yeah, big old slinger. Yeah, might as well. But we're not. We're going to be level.
We're not.
We're going to be level par
Let's go.
at
Come
that point. That was terrible. Oh, jeez.
Get up the ground.
So we did it.
Plenty of room over there.
Yeah, it's a safe shot, wasn't it? Oh, sorry.
Probably has to land right up where you were standing.
Yeah, it's kind of going to pitch into an upslope, so hopefully it won't kill it too much, but just got to try and, so just carry it.
44 flag. That probably puts you 33, 35 landing zone, like that.
Yeah, it's not exactly hit and hope, but it's kind of a hit and hope.
Yeah, I got you.
Close.
Like you said, a little bit of a hit and hope.
Pitched on the top of the slope rather than the front of it. Well, like it's going, is it slightly going up here?
It's slightly uphill, and it feels subtle, but that left to right break is there.
Yeah.
Stay. Good run.
Man. All right, reaching over here, mate.
After the shortest par 4, the longest par 3 on the card. and it'll play a little longer than expected, with the green sitting slightly higher than the teeing area. Any missed green will be a test of short game skills. Once again, my advice, don't miss the green.
202. That's all right back here.
Wind's into it.
I had 202 on the gun. Left of the most left guy standing. Right there. Get off it, Win. Get off it. Get off it. Good swing.
Yeah, just try.
I mean, that's the attack
just
swing.
try to help it a little bit too much. Ooh. That is lush.
I didn't see the shovel in there, so at 60 degrees, gonna have to cut it.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. Left to right, is it pretty flat, do you think? Or
Once it gets on, it's just gonna go to it. You don't really have to worry about much past front edge.
think it's a little down from here?
Yep. Now settle. Now settle. Now settle.
Yeah, just came out a little right.
Not bad.
Just a little. Cheers. Cheers. Thank you.
Peter will have fond memories of this hole from last year's competition, walking off with an eagle to throw him right back into the mix. He'll be looking to replicate that feat, but first find the fairway. Once the hole doglegs left, it tightens, but if you get a good tee ball away, it'll only leave you a mid-iron into this green that is generous in size, and our player will be hoping it's generous with scoring.
Yeah. Trying to think. I think it's red all the way up that side.
192.
9-2, like you said, straight down.
And a ball's in a bit of a divot, so I'm gonna have to squeeze it.
It's the direction pretty much at it.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. You actually look pretty clean behind the ball. We were a little into off the tee,
He's off the left, basically.
but I still think prevailing's going to be hurt, not help.
That's a 192. Should I at it?
Right at it. Good. Cut a little for him. Come on. Yeah.
It's left side. It's okay.
Well struck, mate.
Coming off that little left. That's okay.
Follow the divot pretty much.
Yeah. Just pulling it a touch, not really getting shallow on it, I don't think. Got an eagle from there last time.
You know how to do it.
I do. This is my hole. Where did that bold eagle?
Good pace here, Peter. Brakes, brakes,
Got a
brakes,
turn.
brakes, brakes, brakes.
Entering the final stretch of holes, the 15th is a 445-yard par 4. Another hole that guides you towards the trees that feature so prominently all the way through this golf course. Along with the 18th, one of the better birdie chances coming into the house.
Yeah. Nothing so sure in life than a good drive after a 3-putt. Yeah, it's like a right centre putt. But soon on these greens, as soon as it just goes, it starts to go in the wrong direction. Behind glass, so there's nothing stopping it. Ah man, it's disappointing. Still a par, but kind of suck. So I've got to really birdie 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 birdies to be level par. 3 and an eagle to be under. Hold this second one, have the hole.
3-6 flag stick. It's basically 10 less on. So we're 2-6 front edge. You can go probably 5 past it and still spin it back before it gets up on top of there.
Okay.
So 40, 41. Felt a little bit hurt there. It's on and off.
Yeah, well, full wedge is like
40?
145 really.
Yeah.
That'll be all right there, just there and let it spin.
Perfect.
Well, straight at it. Good. Maybe I just need to play like Victor Hovland and just like aim right, just pull the arse off everything. Seems to be the secret.
Good roll.
Cheers. Oh hell. Ah, lovely.
A meandering fairway starts as the players clear the water. Snaking its way all the way up to the green, it hits 3 deep bunkers at the front. Finding the fairway is imperative to having any birdie opportunities or even pars. Can Peter follow up his excellent birdie on the last?
Settle. Settle. Yep. Oh, that's the first toe one I've had that. I'm thinking up really.
145. That's got to be deep a bit.
145.
Well, 125 front edge. 4-5 flag. 2-5's
2-5.
right on line with the flag there. As you go farther right, that gets a little bit longer.
What was the pit?
4-5. I mean, if it's up, it's got a sling.
Just try and hit a high hook.
Yep.
I'm realistically one of those front bunkers would be.
Yeah.
That'd be fine.
Yeah, off the right, helping
Yeah.
that draw.
Yeah.
Get it up there.
I'll get a good lie. Could not get the hook.
It's a tough spot there.
Yeah, it's kind of tricky out of those lies as well.
Just use the left side of that green a little bit to kind of slow it down and dig it out there.
Yeah, cheers. Yeah, I can't do much more than
Pretty
that.
good. No,
Yeah.
that's really nice. Hands are on today for sure. Wish we had a few more spots where we didn't have to use them, but it's all right. It's fun to see it.
Well, bogey. Story of the day, really. Just a little bit of momentum, bit of a step back. Man, it's okay. 2 chances for holding one on an eagle, getting me back to level.
The 17th, not a tee shot you would enjoy if chasing or even leading the queue at Myrtle Beach. The putting surface also leans towards the hazard. A more generous pin than last year means players can start the ball over dry land and hope it doesn't start to sneak right.
It feels like it's behind here.
I don't see much to it. There it goes. That's showing off the left.
Yeah, it's just here, isn't it? I'm pretty sure, I mean, 170 is an absolutely perfect 8 aim, I think. Go. Yeah, just kind of just started going that way. As soon as I hit that, I was like, oh yes, and then I was like, oh no. That was a bit butt clenching, wasn't it?
I'll tell you what, held on.
The old sphincter was blinking like an eye then. Oh, it's tricky. As it starts to die, it also starts to go uphill, so see where the old hole is?
Yep, I'm outside of that a little bit.
Around the right side of it, yeah.
I was looking at the pole mark, foot short, foot right of it, or inside of that about.
Okay.
See that?
Yeah, yeah.
Might split the difference there.
Yeah. So I'm thinking downhill and then it starts to go up at the end.
Yeah, absolutely. Once you get coming back to the hole, it does come back uphill.
Yeah.
But you're going to carry some pretty good speed with that left turn
Yeah.
coming down.
tentative, isn't it? A bit tentative.
Ladies and gentlemen, the final hole here at TPC Myrtle Beach. It's a 534-yard par 5. Thank you again for joining me this year, and I hope you've enjoyed our coverage. Now, back to the action.
All right, come on. Last bit of drive.
Get up.
Good kick, right?
Get down. Just fine.
Hopefully past that tree. Ellis can't speak anymore, so that's good.
Total distance is 239. Cover dead on line's 230.
I don't really have a club out of that lie to get there, so.
Like 185 to get into it down there.
Right, okay. So if I just like whack an A-tine down that side,
Yeah,
it's kind of like that bare tree in the background.
it's perfect. Good pass at it. Very good.
Cheers. I've got to be honest, I kind of, not that I didn't want to hit a good tee shot obviously, but I'm happy my mind was made up. So I've never actually hit a wedge into this green. I've always led into the right and never got up and down, so nice to play this one a little bit differently.
Yeah. Spinny little eye here.
Yeah, that's right.
6'7".
67.
67.
Should just bounce forward a touch, shouldn't it?
Yeah, obviously the farther right you play it to, you're going to get that big feed.
See where the shadow of the flag is?
Yep,
Kinda
I'm good with that. That's
on
fine.
that, just a bit short?
Absolutely.
Wait, 67, sorry.
67 total. Down, down, down.
Spent.
Come on, come on.
Punched it through. God, fancied that as well. It's a shame.
Good swing.
Yeah, I know.
Couldn't
I hit a nice shot there. I just whacked it.
Go, go. Line.
Yeah. Not left myself many to be aggressive with. Oh, well, what a day. Well done, pal. Love to meet you, mate. Well played, mate. Well, good stuff, pal. Hey, well done, mate. Cheers, buddy. Well done, mate. Go play some golf now. Right. Good stuff, mate. Yeah, well done, man.
Partner. As always, I really enjoyed it, man.
Well done, pal.
Hey,
you too as well, buddy.
great work with you. Absolutely.
Okay, we are done. The queue. One more year. I mean, I'm positive that I'm not going to make it, obviously. Let's have a little bit of a recap off the green, shall we? All right, so we're off the 18th, 4 over in the end, which is a 76. I think a fair reflection on how I played. Bit sloppy, bit scrappy, never really got going. As soon as I had a birdie, I kind of backed it up with something bad. But other than that, it's been a fantastic day. Brandon, come on in. Come on in. What a day.
What a guy here.
This
is the man.
What a day we have had. I mean, I think we'll have to wait another year before we do it all again.
Maybe one more year.
Well, you never know, mate. That dream is still there.
I got to make it that side of the pond, right?
Absolutely,
Go
yeah,
play
yeah.
some links golf.
A little bit of links.
There we go.
That'd be great.
Perfect.
I'm in desperate need of a beer. I'm just down tools and let's just go get one.
Make it 2.
All right, boys. See you next time.